here for that purpose, and really not everybody in the Make America Great Again movement is pro-life. We want everybody to be completely pro-life and to be against abortion in all cases.
Is your organization itself fighting for a national abortion ban, or focusing more on going state by state, or all of the above?
All of the above. So any measure that would ban abortion, either nationally, statewide level, that's what we're for, because we want to support anything that will stop this killing in this country.
Well, thank you for being out here in the frigid temperature, celebrating Inauguration Day, and also your freedom of speech.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely. And that's what our country's all about, and it's coming out here and peacefully and patriotically sharing your feelings as an American citizen, especially that right to life. And it's enshrined in our founding documents, life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, written by Thomas Jefferson, allowing God to pour through his hand and his mind as he wrote down those immortal words that we've lived by for nearly 250 years now, an unbroken chain of 47 or 45 men, but 47 presidents who have really sought to serve the country, really with the exception of a handful, including the one that is leaving today, a man really driven by a bloated bureaucracy, driven by a deep state, 50 years entrenched in Washington, and President Trump showing his fortitude in this last decade, being a citizen servant, being a great businessman, using those skills to get to 1600 Pennsylvania to make a difference for the American people.
That's exactly right. And I'd like to point out this sign over here, if you'd follow me. Can we show you the sign on TV? Okay. So the Democrats like to say that this is not a real human life. And you can see the baby's organs are forming, their brain, their eyes, their fingers. When the Democrats find one cell on Mars, they're saying that's life, we found life on Mars. And then they try to say that this is not a human life. That's absolute hypocrisy. That makes no sense. These are human babies that are formed in the womb. These babies are alive. And the Democrats want to basically dehumanize these babies by calling them fetuses, saying that they're not living until they're born, and they have turned to extremely radical left abortion bills, where basically you can perform an abortion all the way up until birth, and sometimes even after birth. So it's just absolutely ridiculous. I had to point out that hypocrisy right there, because Democrats have taken it way too far. And the way they do things is they start in one place.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live stream of Trump's inauguration today on Freedom Day. It's no longer MLK Day. We've got a real day now, and that's Freedom Day. Trump is coming into office today. A massive amount of changes are coming. He's going to be signing at least 20 executive orders as soon as he comes into office. And all of these are going to be positive changes for this country. It's going to be to undo everything that Dementia Joe has done and get us back on the track where it's America first and the tax-paying citizens first, and then and then dealing with the scum that are all coming in. So today we're going to be following multiple streams, and we're going to cover it and have some fun here.
Everyone's sort of saying, one more day. So we're very excited for him to get into office. And he's always been true to his word. And so the whole nation saw that, and that's why they voted. But we're excited to see justice brought back in the land. What's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. Accountability. We're excited to see just righteousness kind of brought back in the land. We are founded on a nation that serves the Lord, and we still are people that serve the Lord. So it's exciting to see people line up and create laws and legislation, but also just have a society that can be able to live freely with peace and excitement to serve God and to do what's right and to love one another.
You know what struck me with this morning, and actually yesterday too, it's much colder today than it was yesterday. walking through the press area, so we had to go down 6H. I went into the stadium this morning, Capital One, and I was commenting, Secret Service was commenting that everyone is...
Hi everyone, Matt here with the Relief Valve Podcast. So I'm multicasting here today on YouTube, on Rumble, and I want to let you guys know about the live stream for the inauguration of President Trump today. I hope you'll join me.
So it's like such a big dream moment. We're here again today, and we were going to be here as long as we could possibly be here. But it is a victory. I mean, people said that they've been waiting since November. We've been waiting for 4 years, 8 years. So I mean, everyone's super excited.
And President Trump pledging that the J6 prisoners...
Hi everyone, Matt here with the Relief Valve Podcast. We'll be live streaming today on YouTube and Rumble. We're live now currently for the inauguration of President Trump. Please join me on either YouTube or Rumble, the Relief Valve Podcast, and follow along for the celebration and the live coverage of everything. Hopefully we'll see all you guys soon.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to find the viewers, and thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, all of our content. We deeply appreciate it. Absolutely. God bless you. Definitely take care. Megan has someone to speak with as well.
Hi there. Beauty Queen who'd like to say something to our RSVN viewers. So where are you from? What's your name?
I'm from Yuma, Arizona. My name is Isabel Nichols.
Wow, you came pretty far over here to Washington, D.C. for this event. So tell us about your support for President Trump and what you'd like to see today.
I'm just super excited to see what's to come. His first term was really great, and I'm excited with all the promises he's made these past campaign of his, and I think we're all having a sense of hope for our country. It's been a very scary 4 years, especially the last two. So I'm excited for a sense of hope and be able to buy a house one day.
That's right. All of us young people want to live the American dream like our parents and grandparents and great-parents got to. So, of course, it's getting increasingly harder and harder to do so because of this Bidenomics. The economy is shot because of the Democrat policies. But President Trump's going to fix that. We're going to drill, baby, drill, and bring down inflation. That's first and foremost. And then, of course, the economy's going to be booming. I mean, the stock market's already roaring because of President Trump getting elected. So it's going to be exciting. Is there anything else you'd like to say to the RSVN viewers today?
When it comes to illegal immigration, I'm so excited for it to stop because my grandparents came over from Mexico, and it's not fair to them for everything that they've done. They had work visas, work in the fields. It's not fair to them to be able to sit there and watch people come in. I live right on the border, so we saw it from day one, and it's a real thing, and people need to stop it. It needs to be done.
Right, so you get to see it firsthand because you said you live right on the border, and your parents and grandparents came from Mexico the legal way, and it was a lot of work. And had to take their citizenship test, which I'm sure they had to study for. So there's a lot that goes into this, and going through the legal process, it's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it. And then you see these other people just running over and getting everything into them. I would be also very upset by that. So I can see why. That makes a lot of sense to you and your family. So thanks for sharing that. And is there anything else you'd like to say to President Trump? Because he actually watches us a lot.
Well, I'm super excited. We're praying for you all the time. Rosie's going your way. You're always in our hearts. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much and enjoy. Have fun today. She's heading into the arena. It's going to be a wonderful day.
All right, so we're going to bounce around a little bit.
Invited. Now, what was so interesting about one of these...
And we're going to be checking out what's going on from kind of multiple locations.
Tickets where they can hand down and dole out at will to supporters and family and friends. Well, that was kind of moved this year because it was moved inside from outside because it was so cold. So to your point, we have heard from a lot of people who come from all over the country to be here for Inauguration Day. Pretty disappointing. And to your point, the National Mall right now, not a soul in sight. And that is never the case on the inauguration days. It is teeming with thousands of people. And you see there some of the members of Congress like McCall there from Texas, Marcy Captor from Ohio, Greg Meeks from New York, Byron Donalds from Florida there, Mike Waltz, incoming National Security Advisor. Of course, remember he had to resign.
So the inauguration is roughly an hour or so away. We're going to be jumping between multiple sites here. You're looking at the Capitol building where these people will be witnessing the swearing in of Trump directly. It's going to be to a closed group because of the weather and what I believe is security concerns as well for potential threats on his life.
Has had to pivot from an outdoors event to an
So the ceremony starting in roughly 46 minutes. And thanks everyone for joining us here on the Relief Valve Podcast. We're going to be covering straight through all of this, and I'll have some commentary soon about some of the last pardons that Biden had, if you haven't already heard. Some crazy ones, but not necessarily surprising.
I did want to just allow our viewers to just absorb and be part of this as we continue to raise the audio and just listen and just take stock of this historic event. Although we do want to now pivot as we continue to see, here's a live look right here of the First Lady Jill Biden and the soon-to-be First Lady Melania Trump now leaving the White House, entering into the motorcade as they make their way to the Capitol Rotunda right there. Live look, as you can see, another event happening as the First Lady Jill Biden and soon-to-be First Lady Melania Trump departing together in this vehicle right here on their way to the Capitol Rotunda. We have yet to see President-elect Trump and President Biden. They will be like the very last individuals to depart the White House on their way. As we were mentioning, Andrew, President Biden, President-elect Trump taking part in the traditional tea ceremony where they sit down for tea and have a conversation of sorts ahead of the inauguration and the official oath of office.
Yeah, I think the role of the First Lady, especially with Melania Trump, will be very interesting the second time around. Of course, you have to imagine what Joe Biden and Melania Trump discussed. Melania Trump is not a new First Lady. She is incoming and a former First Lady herself. And it was reported that Melania Trump's people did decline another invitation for tea with First Lady Biden a couple of weeks back. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe no love lost between the two there. But we know Melania Trump really took a back seat, was almost completely absent from the 2024 campaign. Yes, she did appear at the Madison Square Garden rally in New York City. She did appear at the RNC there. In Milwaukee, she did not speak at the RNC, and so it needed to see she did take somewhat of a back seat in the Trump first term as well. In the role of First Lady, the role of First Lady that Joe Biden took was very front and center, was very prominent. Some would even argue that she was because of President Biden's age or alleged infirmities or alleged senility that she was somewhat also in charge of the inner circle, so to speak. So I thought those roles were very different. And maybe not.
I just wanted to let our viewers know we see the doors open.
There's J.D. Vance and Comrade Kamala.
J.D. Vance alongside Vice President Harris. They too will be sharing a motorcade. And to your point, Andrew, you were mentioning it's going to be interesting to see what First Lady Jill Biden and Melania Trump will be speaking about. Now you have Vice President Harris and J.D. Vance sharing the vehicle. Is there going to be any sort of conversation, as they make their way to the Capitol Rotunda? We continue to talk about the political dynamics And it's always interesting. We see them from a distance, but truly they only know what's happening inside that vehicle, of course, alongside Secret Service. But they too are departing the White House, and finally, as we pivot the view right there back to the front doors, we are expecting to see President-elect Trump and President Biden to depart shortly. I also wanted to share this look as we continue to take a look. You can see House Speaker Mike Johnson there arriving at the Capitol Rotunda as we do see the limousine that is set to depart the White House right here. And I did just want to pause on this live look as we are expecting President-elect Trump and President Biden to be departing the White House in just a matter of moments, also sharing a singular vehicle as they make their way to the Capitol Rotunda for this historic moment as President-elect Donald Trump is going to be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States.
And just to note, Stephanie, the woman in the green jacket, that was Senator Deb Fischer from Nebraska. There's this entire congressional committee known as the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies. They are tasked with putting all this on. And so that's why you saw Senator Deb Fischer there, the Republican from Nebraska. And so they are responsible for planning this, for making sure it all goes off without a hitch. And so they are instrumental in this. You're going to see them quite a lot today. And you just saw Deb Fischer there with, I believe, Usha Vance and Doug Emhoff. So I wanted just to note that there as well. You'll see some of these congressional leaders get there into the rotunda. You saw Hakeem Jeffries and others, Speaker Mike Johnson. So congressional leadership looks like they are in the building now. We are waiting, to your point, President-elect Trump and President Biden. And to your point, I do hope that maybe some of the official photographers will release photos from inside the limousines of how these moments transpired, what the conversations were like. Maybe we can get some reporting as well. We do know that the Bidens had been somewhat gracious with the Trumps after the November 5th election. President Biden inviting Trump to the White House that very same week and committed to a peaceful transition of power. And that is what we are seeing today. And that is why this is so important. So Biden and Trump will be riding over in the Beast to the Capitol from the White House momentarily. This is really quite something. Obviously they haven't spent that much time together. They were on a debate stage twice in 2020. They were on a debate stage once in 2024. They've appeared at similar events at the same time, but I would venture to say that this is going to be the closest in proximity they have been for the longest duration, maybe ever. And so you just have to wonder what those conversations are going to be like. These political rivals, political foes from
the bottom six, maybe in the bottom three. What a disastrous president he has been. And the proof is that Donald Trump is going back to the White House, a thing that I think no one thought on January 7th of 2021. Already, folks, we've reached the end of the show. We are live in Washington, D.C., as I say, for the historic inauguration of President Donald J. Trump, the 47th President of the United States. Full coverage continues all day right here on The Daily Wire right after this. Michael Knowles, Matt Walsh, and Jeremy Boarding will join us live in D.C. to continue the celebration. Our live coverage of the inauguration ceremony starts 11:20 a.m. Eastern Time, right here at Daily Wire. Plus, once President Trump takes the oath of office, join the Daily Wire's exclusive post-show.
And as the limousine departs right there, we actually saw President-elect Trump on his cell phone, Andrew, just checking some stuff. But we were hearing one of the reporters yelling out to both Biden and Trump, what are you going to talk about? And obviously they did not answer. But of course, that's the question that everyone wants to know. What will these gentlemen be speaking about? They, of course, were joined by Representative Amy Klobuchar, who, is part of the committee that oversees the inauguration and all of the events. But still, curious minds want to know, Andrew, what is the conversation going to be like inside this limo?
So YouTube is letting me know we've got an echo coming on YouTube. It's possible it's my microphone, so I'm going to use the microphone from my computer and see if it's a little more clearer and we eliminate the echo.
We don't know.
Yes, it is a very short ride, under 10 minutes. And yeah, you saw there Senator Amy Klobuchar from Minnesota, the Democrat, another member of this joint congressional committee on inaugural ceremonies. And so she's
there's the president's motorcade coming through,
maybe breaking the ice, so to speak, between
heading to the Capitol building.
But this leads me to wonder as well, Stephanie, what is the Biden post-presidency going to look like? We know they're going to be, they being Joe and Joe Biden, they'll be spending a couple of days in Santa Barbara, California. After today, they'll be whisked off there to the West Coast. We know Trump is going to the West Coast later this week on Friday to survey some of the damage wrought by the LA wildfires. So they may be in California at the same time as well. A post-presidency looks different, so to speak, if you're Obama and you're leaving the White House in your 50s, Biden leaving the White House in his early 80s. I wonder how he will choose to use that. He said in a speech in South Carolina just yesterday, he is going to remain engaged, he's going to remain committed, he's not going anywhere. So I think it remains to be seen what his role in American political life will be going forward. Sometimes presidents, all presidents, when they leave the White House, they go back to being everyday regular citizens. But some take up a role and they want to be, and they want to use their influence that they had in the Oval Office, even while not in the Oval Office. Jimmy Carter was a perfect example of that. And so you're watching the Beast right now move down Pennsylvania Avenue, down to the U.S. Capitol. This is quite something. This is remarkable. Let's just watch and listen.
I was able to eliminate it a little bit, but I'm still having a sound issue on YouTube, and the crowds are cheering. I apologize about that for anybody that's watching on YouTube. How to quickly fix the problem is a whole nother issue. Hopefully, the people that have been messaging into me, I hope it's a little better, a little more watchable. The clearest I have is on Rumble. That's coming through very well with no issues for anybody that can switch over to Rumble. YouTube's fucking gay. So I got a policy violation for live streaming this. So this is regular news. Why the fuck would you turn me off for that? Anyone can watch this. Fucking YouTube commie scumbags.
Tonight, you've heard the testimony.
All right, it does appear perhaps as though this live look right there, folks. Andrew, obviously this, this is coming from one of the vehicles as part of this motorcade. It does look like they are trying to get in this is coming. It does look like one of the vehicles as part of this motorcade. It does look like they have fixed this issue. Let's listen.
Now it's back on again.
Yes, Stephanie, of course, we're moving down Pennsylvania Avenue right now, and you can just hear the cheers from so many of these supporters who have lined the streets there, and you can see them on the sides waving. It is very, very cold. We're now passing the National Gallery of Art, if you're familiar with Washington. We do apologize about the feed. It looks a little bit in and out there, but we're going to stay with it. But the motorcade moving now, both President Biden and President-elect Donald Trump inside alongside Senator Amy Klobuchar.
So yeah, hopefully we're back on YouTube right now. It was a temporary copyright strike. I don't know if someone made a mistake because it should be freedom of use to show the live Fox thing. Though in the past, Fox has created concerns about using their streams. So hopefully that isn't going to be an issue again. If it goes out, give me a chance and let me know. I'll try to switch to another feed. On Rumble, I'm not having any issues. There's no copyright issues there at all. So I encourage everybody, if you're not already, put in my my Rumble channel as well. For the YouTube one, I'll keep it running as best I can and not run into a copyright issue. This is Trump's procession going to the Capitol right now. Everything, just to reiterate with everybody, everything has been moved indoors. And I talked about this on yesterday's show, the Shitbag Roundup. The entire swearing in has been moved back indoors. Now, they claimed that they were concerned about the frigid weathers in D.C. today, dropping cold temperatures, having everybody out there and their personal safety. But and again, see, the stream's gone out. These motherfucking YouTube fucks. Let me see if I can use something else other than these shitbags at Fox. No, that's 14. That's redacted. Yeah, I think for being on they're hitting me with copyright bullshit. Some of my followers talking about supporting. Let me see what I can see here. All right, everyone, so we'll try and get back to this again, minus the shitbags at YouTube copyrighting me for no goddamn reason. You see Trump's procession right here. They're all being delivered at the Capitol building for the swearing-in ceremony. completely. Here comes Trump now. He's with from President Dementia Joe, who probably has no idea where he even is right now. I heard they were going to have corn dogs. Is this the Jersey Shore? Fucking brain-dead idiot. Amy Klobuchar, another Democrat shitbag. All the other Democrat shitbags. Chuck Schumer. Comrade Kamala is behind them. All the failed Democratic representatives that just work against the United States to destroy this country. Looks like the shitbags at YouTube might have taken my feed directly off the air, so I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try and upload it later. I mean, obviously you want to see it live.
Any comments, sir?
Alright, my buddy's on there now. Welcome to the stream, Brian. Hopefully you get to watch the whole thing normally now instead of those commie shitbags at YouTube copywriting it for no fucking reason. It should be fair use for me to stream Dana White in the UFC. It should be fair use to stream it from Fox's live coverage, both on TV and here. That shouldn't have been an issue. It looks like they took my entire fucking page down. Fucking scumbags.